big pleasure to receive you in Portugal. So our country is under a huge transformation, a technological transformation, energy transformation as well. We are the country in the European Union that progressed more in terms of the energy transition. 60% of our energy, of our electricity used today comes from renewables, and we have the target to reach 80% in 2025, and I think we are on the path to achieve that. And I think Singapore and Portugal, we have some points in common, and one of these points are the ports, and the PSA is involved in SINs, for the management of SINs. We have some investments today mapped, they amount to 24 billion euros, 14 billion are dedicated to energy. I think we'll have a hub there, and combining with Singapore and the Rotterdam other ports, I think we can build this sort of green corridors for the maritime transport in the world. In fact, we'll be one of the first countries in the world to be connected with every continent on Earth by submarine cables. So we think that these cables will be linked to data centers. So we have a smart data center in SINs. We are attracting other companies, and I think this is very important because this technology is artificial intelligence and machine learning. When we apply to huge volume of data, they can identify patterns of the data and extract knowledge from the data, and this is crucial. In Portugal last year, our GDP grew by 6.7%, one of the largest in the European Union. The secret is the innovation applied to the economy. So we have some technological centers that are developing things like the robotization, advanced robotization, 3D printing, the virtualization, the automation, and some of the industries like metallomechanics, like the fabrication of machinery, equipment, they are adopting these technologies.
This is indigenous industry, not foreign.
This is indigenous industry. Exports are 50% of our GDP. And even this morning it was released from our National Institute of Statistics, the GDP growth for the first quarter. It was 2.5% comparing with the first quarter of last year. And so it is above the expectations in spite of the crisis and the war in Ukraine and the inflation.
Is there, your personal vision for Portugal?
For the country to have a sustainable development model, to change from the model that exists today, with more circular economy, more treatment of the residuals. We will create here in the Ministry of the Economy a group, a task force, to address with other ministers and with enterprises to foster this development. We have a huge agreement with some foundations and some international companies to develop the credit carbon market in the country. So they invest in funds, they do the reforestation of these areas, and the payment for these companies are the CO credits. And if this market is developing, I think the country will be well placed for this transition.
You spoke so much about green economy, green everything. You've done really great about green cities. There's also the other side of maritime, which is green aviation.
And aviation is a very good case because aviation is also using fuels that are very pollutant. So in SINs, part of the hub that we will develop is the green shipping with green hydrogen, methanol and green ammonia, and this will be for the maritime transport. But we are looking as well, and we have commitment of GALP, our national company, to develop one of the first hubs in the world for SAF. SAF is sustainable aviation fuels. And these sustainable aviation fuels are based on biosynthetic fuels, and we think we can, from this material, to produce fuels for the aviation that can be sustainable and can have the adequate energy density. And this is one of the big challenges that we have today. And we would like, with Singapore and with our friends across the world, from Brazil to Portugal to North Africa to Asia to Singapore, to have this horizontal axis in the world working in economic conditions. And if you can combine in a network and change the current relations or complement the current relations, we will have more prosperity in the world.
Yeah.